you notice me across the road? You seem lonely. Why don't we step outside? When the cold air hits your face, you feel alive. Let's put one aside. Let's walk through the earth. The way that your hair reflects light. I'm way too drunk to drive home. Walking all alone. I'm turning off my phone. Give you all my time. Why? It's the way you look right into my eyes. I've been falling and falling for you all this time. It's the way that you look and feel, yeah, you matching my vibe. And I know, and I know, and I know how you feel so right. Can we just spend the night? I forgot the time. I need you for the night. You feel so right. Every day I smoked on mine. I forgot the time. I need you for the night. Do you feel me the way that I feel you? This life is lonely. It got me searching for you. Fuck sleep and stay with me whole night. Oh, few hours with you feels like a whole life. Come over my sleep after day away. Oh no, come over mine. I'll take out the wine. I've been holding out for too long. We'll drink it all while smoking out the way. Let's get drunk while listening to that curse that we love as kids. You cannot show love at the ground. Oh, I love reading you now, it's only us. Why? It's the way you look right into my eyes. I've been falling and falling for you all this time. It's the way that you look and feel, yeah, you matching my vibe. And I know, and I know, and I know how you feel so right. Can we just spend the night? I forgot the time. I need you for the night. You feel so right. Every day I smoked on mine. I forgot the time. I need you for the night.
Man, I wanna be a ranger. I wanna fire lasers in a mega sword. Reach for a power sword and save the day, of course. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Man, I wanna be a ranger.
Like Angel Grove's my second home. Back when conversations wasn't staring at a phone. Dates would start with martial arts, create a spark. Hate attorney and your journeys will fill off the charts. At any start, the time you counter the stress. Focus and powerful to be lifting the powerless. I would be the best, put you all to the test. Make sure I put all motives of evil straight to rest, so no monsters can harm me. Call my sword the darkness, Charlie Murphy. Surfing turfing, cause for sure you're seeing what's at stake. It's rare, you'll never see me well done in any affair. From the fireballs to the tiger sword, gleaming the power sword. A villain will be the singers of what they bargain for. But when it's worth, I'll say more than the planet Earth. Count every vessel of the universe.
Man, I wanna be a ranger. I wanna fire lasers in a mega sword. Reach for a power sword and save the day, of course. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Man, I wanna be a ranger.
Yeah,
Man, I wanna be a ranger.
Hear me out, being a hero is second nature. Besides amorphous power coins, communicators, nothing major. Zord, I need a favor to take out the evildoers and all of the major players. In a blink, I'm taking the Sphinx out with the power sword, with the other weapons of link. So who's willing to think, ready to take a dive? How about you take a seat, and I will show you the starting five. First, no enemy really wanted with Kimberly. Shoot the power bolt, get my point across, eventually fade to black. Take a couple blows in the back, Taylor to Zach. I come equipped with the battle axe. You don't stand a chance with Billy in the power lance. Saluted the nerds, you won't get a second glance. You walk staggered after the strikes of the power dagger slash for the leader, and then the group poses coming
I wanna
after.
be a ranger. I wanna fire lasers in a mega sword. Reach for the power sword and save the day, of course. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Man, I wanna be a ranger. I wanna fire lasers in a megazord. Reach for the power sword and save the day, of course. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Come on, come on. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, I wanna be a ranger. A ranger. Oh, come on, come on. Man, I wanna be a ranger. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, I wanna be a ranger. A ranger.
Yeah. I gotta say I love being a Power Ranger, but there's a lot of things you gotta remember when you're given that responsibility and that morph on your belt, you know? I wake up early in the morning, get dressed and go to school. My parents raising a scholar, so I'm playing by the rules. Just a teenager with a special set of tools that give me incredible powers. And a Zord that's pretty cool, but it comes with 3 rules. No personal gain, keep identity secret, never fight against the grain. I'm feeling a sudden change, my mind's being rearranged from did I do the dishes or the putties on the brain. Most of the afternoons are used perfecting the craft, kicking punch in the bag, study science and math. And Rita is on the path, civilians on the focus. I'm huddled in this corner hoping nobody would notice and spring it right into action. Power Rangers with passion. After hacking and slashing, the people started asking who are these heroes that save us on the day-to-day. The ones that don't wear capes is what I always say.
Responsibilities I'm having to keep. I got exams and projects to complete. I'm so exhausted, even don't go to sleep. I'm risking lives like every day of the week. So leave a message right after the beep. From the communicator.
See, I've been waiting to have up this conversation, debating why we the heroes in the making. Never knocking a blessing that doesn't leave out the question why we were chosen as rangers in these current situations. I get it, with destiny calls for good, evil will fall, danger persists. Save the people involved, I know it all, but where does it stop? I wasn't born under a rock, but I can see through all the windows and the pillars at the top. There will always be rinse and repeat, no matter amount we defeat. Mark up the tallies of the missions complete. I feel the pressure's cutting deep underneath, affecting me major. Been irking all my neighbors, always hear communicators in class. It's tough enough, passing along. Chances monsters could be approaching my home. Fears come from the dome. It's like it never ends every day in the morphin' grid. Our heroes don't wear capes, but I'm just a kid.
Responsibilities I'm having to keep. I got exams and projects to complete. I'm so exhausted, even don't go to sleep. I'm risking lives like every day of the week. So leave a message right after the beep. From the communicator. Responsibilities I'm having to keep. From the communicator. I got exams and projects to complete. from the communicator. I'm so exhausted, evil no go to sleep. I'm risking lives like every day of the week. So leave a message right after the beat. From the communicator.
Close, but not quite.
What do you think is missing? He's finna come on right now. Watch.
Who?
Like, I look at his face. Look at his face.
Damn it!
Look at his face.
I started to notice when I do it. I gotta be more smooth with it from now on.
Well, we see the icon go away when you do it anyway. So.
Yeah.
I gotta be more smooth with it now when it, cause y'all don't be paying attention most of the time when y'all be yapping. I gotta be more smooth with it.
No,
now,
I be
man.
paying attention. I be paying attention to the stream, so I always know when it's gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah, dude, respectable. Welcome back to Power Rangers Omniverse, guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing one today so far. And of course, welcome back to freaking Real Magic. Let's begin session today. Got a couple of things to get to. As a lot happened last session. Had some colors, kind of color. Everybody switched colors, and then literally, Weston and Raven switched colors. You know, they're now the blue Omni Rangers and the red Omni Rangers. But yeah, I want to say also thank you so much to Roll Magic Liz for the amazing freaking overlay, for updating the colors and everything. We also got the new Blue Ranger and new Red Ranger power coins in the chat. So go ahead and spam those. And yeah. Wow. What a day, huh? What a day. But I hope you guys are having an amazing one today so far. All right. How are you guys doing, though?
Not Rip. Sailing.
Rest in peace, the orange and green coins. Yes. Yes. Oh man, we also gotta add the silver, like not the spinning one, but the regular silver one. I don't know if we got enough slots though. We'll see. But hope you guys have an amazing one so far. No, we're not doing that. Okay, all right. Sorry, it's taking me a bit to get started here. Whoa, did we get a follow? Thank you so much for Ember. Thank you so much, baddies and bitches. Thank you so much for the freaking sub, Ember. You're the best, girlie.
Wait. Am I high or isn't she supposed to be?
No, she's not here this week. Not
Next
this
week.
Next week.
Oh,
Next week.
okay.
Okay.
Next week.
Hey, I'm glad you asked because I was gonna ask the same question. I was like, I think we all might be.
Next week. She'll be here.
We're just too excited, okay?
Yeah, real deal.
Ooh,
Honestly, I think we're all too excited.
Ember's the DLC content we've been waiting for.
Facts, though. Big facts.
No, for real.
All right. I'll say thank you guys so much for tuning in as well. You guys been killing it on our YouTube. We got like what 530 subscribers now on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for continuing to watch, continuing to share with your friends. We really, really freaking appreciate it. And hey, what's the word? What I was gonna say?
Subscribe.
Yeah, go subscribe. Yeah, go subscribe and keep supporting us, and we'll keep cranking out this shit for you. Yeah, appreciate you. On the Power Rangers Omniverse YouTube, not on the Real Magic YouTube. Go subscribe there too, but I meant like that's where the subscribed is on the Power Rangers Omniverse YouTube. But yeah. Anyways, hey, let's get started, guys. A little recap from last time. Our Rangers made it to Shay, as they encountered, of course, a cosmic storm that left the Omni Mega ship in shambles. There was hull breaches, people everywhere, these monsters that drained morphing grid energy out of our Rangers. Shane was running around with his helmet cracked, had about 30% or so of life support and oxygen left in his helmet. It was crazy. But as we continue today, our Rangers have made it to Shay, or made it to Shay, where they encountered some of those crystal glass guys that they saw beforehand. Unknown as to who the hell they are. We've seen them a couple of times before already. Maybe we'll find out sooner rather than later, huh? But we also encountered this big, huge monster as both of the Rangers split up. They each being different colors, encountering different Zords. Just everybody who had a ground Zord was now in a flying Zord. As Raven was in the fucking Silver Falcon, trying to pilot that bitch. Raven was in the Silver Falcon. Shane, of course, was in his Crimson Insectizord. And Noel was in the Yellow Golem, controlling those big boys. As the other team was on the ground fighting, is, of course, Yanni had switched to green, Weston switched to purple, and Aubrey switched to black. As they are each controlling different powers they never controlled before, and kind of seeing what it was like in the lives and days of their fellow teammates to see what it was like to control those powers. Sort of a color switch, if you will. But as they went into Shay, they each kind of got into the little power chamber there where they found this, what I like to call it, and I didn't say this because it was kind of more of a background thing, but I called it the Well of Destiny. As each of them saw their stone, some sort of stone, and their morpher inside of this well, they each reached inside, and a voice asked them, do they still want to be Rangers? Each of them have been through their own trials and tribulations with being Rangers, have saved a whole bunch of people. But, being a Ranger, of course, comes with its own difficulties and troubles. So, they each were asked, hey, you've done this for a bit. Now that you've done this, I need you to choose this again. It's, if you will, that's your choice. Each of them willingly said yes to choosing these powers once more. Of course, Noel got his black lightning powers back and the power of Tiberius at his side. Yanni got her ice powers back with the power of the Silver Falcon on her side. And then Aubrey, of course, got his yellow powers back with the power of the Yellow Golem on his side. But two of our Rangers, as they went to reach for their morphers, they each saw on their wrists a different color, as Raven has now changed from the green Omni Ranger to the blue Omni Ranger. And instead of wind, she now controls the power of water. She's a little waterbender, if you will. And we'll see what the hell that has to do. But she still has the blue Hydra sword. It's going to be changed a bit. And we'll see soon enough what that change looks like. But as well as when Weston reached in to grab his arm, Omni Ranger Morpher, still being able to bend the power of shadows and darkness, he instead switched to the red Omni Ranger, bringing it back and better. But as we continue today, Aubrey has been left the leader in charge as Shane has hyper jumped somewhere across the galaxy in space. As Shane is probably going back to Sparta, or what's left of it, to bury his daughter and his pilot Nami, as he has just found out, of course, that they are dead. Thanks, Noel. But sorry, I had to. I was right there. I'm sorry. But as we begin today, Aubrey has been left the leader in charge of the ship. And yeah, we're going to see what the hell happens as we have a little more of a little chill, a little downtime episode. This episode, I'm thinking, won't be as long as the usual episode, but you guys surprise me all the time, so we'll see what the fuck happens, if that changes at all. But, you guys ready to hop into it here?
Hop in.
Amazing. All right. As we begin today, it is currently 1 week from last session. Raven and Weston, you guys have both been the blue and red Omni Rangers for exactly 1 week. And we're actually going to begin with Weston here. As Weston, you guys are currently in hyperspace. You know, you guys are shooting from one galaxy to another. As you're in the quantum tunnel, the ship is in autopilot, but where is Weston currently as the ship is going through this quantum tunnel?
Weston is in the simulation room, hooping.
Hooping. Putting up shots? Okay. As you kind of, what's like, I would say you just hit a 3. As you swish that bitch in. From the backboard straight into the net. As you make your shot, you look down, and as you do, you can see, of course, the red Omnimorpher sitting on your right wrist. What's been going through Weston's mind this last week with, of course, this color switch? Of course, you didn't change as much as Raven did, as her wind powers are completely gone and replaced with these newly water powers. But what's going on? What's going through Weston's mind is he is now the red Omni Ranger instead of the orange Omni Ranger.
There's a sense of comfortability now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Weston was very out of place being orange, but
Mhm.
now that he's red, he feels more. What's the word? He feels more. I'm blanking on the word. He feels more in place
Okay.
now that he's red. It's no longer like a shadow, I would say.
Interesting. It's just sitting here though, as you kind of swish the bucket in, or the basketball into the hoop. You hear a little intercom come on over in the simulation room that's from Aubrey, and he says, "Yo, Weston.
Yo,
Hey, we're coming out of the quantum tunnel now. I think you could head back up here in the next 5 minutes.
all right, I'm coming.
All right, get your red ass back up here." Boop. And as you grab your towel, grab whatever, get water or whatever drink you had while you were down there, you head back up the stairs. And as you do, we're gonna cut over to Raven. Now, Raven, you have, like I said, of course, have been the Blue Omni Ranger for the last week or so. With your wind powers being replaced, of course, by these water powers that you're probably still getting the hang of a bit. And still trying to kind of have to work your move a little bit more than usual with these powers. But as we cut over to Raven here, where is Raven on this ship and what is she doing?
We're gonna be at the armory. Trying to get up.
Okay.
Okay, first, can you hear my background?
No.
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, now I can concentrate back. Like in the armory, just wanted to kind of like step up, considering what happened to the ship last time. Damage, want to be more prepared,
Okay.
but also testing the no pun intended, testing the waters with her water power, like
Yeah.
trying to create like a spear, um, a water in hand.
Okay. First, before I have you roll, what's been going through Raven's mind this past week? Is she's been, of course, she's no longer green. Shane took the green power, I guess. But what's been going through Raven's mind this past week about all these new changes?
Um, Definitely, and one part like really stressed about the unknown part of it, because having to kind of start over square one with powers, but also a little bit relieved in a way because of the pressures of what being green meant for like felt like wanting to follow in her mother's footsteps, but blue is like a whole new path for it to travel. So
Almost like you're
kind
trailblazing a new trail.
of
Shout out to Ember. But as you are sitting here, um, roll me. I'm gonna say a D20 plus 3, but with disadvantage.
okay, where's my dice? Hold on, let me just do it right. +3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And as you do, you can see almost as you have like a little bucket of water in front of you. You're trying to like almost flow it up and turn it and like almost elongate this like bubble of water. As you do, you can see the water like looks like it wants to change as it stretches thin a little bit more to form like the shape of the spear. You can see it stretch, but as soon as it stretches, the water just completely stops and drops to the ground.
Shit.
And entering in, seeing this very thing happen, is Noel, the Black Omni Ranger. Is Noel. You walk into the armory. You can see about 3 buckets of water of all over the floor that look like they've all been spilt for some reason. And you can see, of course, Raven trying to practice her water powers, but of course being unsuccessful. What would Noel do as he walks in here?
He would look at all the water on the ground. He would just say, uh, maybe I should keep my distance.
Oh, sorry, just trying to multitask terribly at it. Trying to get a better handle with my powers.
What's the challenge? How does it feel different than wind?
Um, with wind, I felt more free in a way. Like flying was a lot easier, but with water, it felt like I could. Hard to me explain, but it felt more grounded because like having to be on the ground, but also calmer in a way, like the waves.
Hmm. Sure, water is a bit heavier, but you could essentially think of it as probably a similar way as air, just flowing and being free. I don't know. Like put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Be water, sis. Be formless and free.
Yeah.
And as you both are sitting here, you can hear an intercom come over. Hey guys, can you guys meet me up on the bridge here in like the next 5 minutes for a mission or uh, team meeting, team briefing, team meeting? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Can you meet me up on the bridge in like 5 minutes?
Sure.
Thank you. No.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. You okay?
Fine. How about you, Captain?
Oh, sorry. It took me a second. I didn't realize you were gonna call me. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Anyways, I'll see you upstairs. I'll see you upstairs. As you can hear, boop, and hang up. As I'm assuming you guys both walk out of the armory, head up to the bridge.
Yeah.
All right, all right. The last place we're gonna stop on our journey is the med bay. As Aubrey walks through the research lab and into the med bay. As the doors open, what would he see in the med bay, Yanni, as he walks in?
First off, you would see that it's become very much. It's not just a med bay, but since she's had to do a lot of more decorating, so it's a little bit more. It feels a little bit more zen in there in some places, especially more closer to where her office is actually at.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you'd see you if you walked in, you would probably just see her walking around. Like at this point, she would probably be playing music, just walking around, going through her data pads and stuff like that. She's in a. You can tell you would be able to tell she's like in a got herself in a kind of a routine when she's in there by herself.
Okay.
Yanni would be looking over. She's basically looking over Noel and no, Weston and Raven's like information just because their powers changed. So now she's like, now I got to figure out what if this changes anything. Like she's trying to familiarize herself with not just like the situation that's happening, learning like about the morphing grade and Shay and all that. And, so she's kind of in a focus mode, hyper focus mode.
Okay. All right.
So you see her just kind of walking around, like music's playing.
And as you kind of like are at one of the beds, with data pads scattered all over it, you can hear a tap on your shoulder from behind you. Hey!
And then this one changes.
Yanni.
And,
Yanni.
And when you say that Yanni wanted, I would say you'd feel like a very like quick cold snap, and she like jumps. She's like, "Oh my god, what's happening?"
Sorry, nothing.
Don't
Just
sneak up on me.
sorry.
Told you about this.
I just came to get my shoulder looked at from last week, and then of course, we have a meeting in 5 minutes on the bridge.
Well, she points at the bed. Well, lay down so we can look at this.
Yeah, and one thing you would know over this past week is Aubrey hasn't really been around as much as he usually is. Like he hasn't slept with you at all. He hasn't like been around to check on you at all. Really, he's just kind of been like, of course, locked in on the bridge for most of this time. Kind of taking the whole leader role a little bit, probably a bit too seriously. Not like in terms of like being an asshole to anybody, but more so of like locked into the fact that, hey, I'm leader now. I need to figure shit out. And so he's kind of been locked himself upstairs in the bridge, just kind of trying to figure things out, course plot with Weston or do whatever the fuck he was doing up there. So I would say you've only really seen him maybe like 2 to 3 times this entire week, and which is weird because you guys are on the same spaceship, I'd say. But Aubrey would lay down as he says, "Do you think it's bad?"
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let me check. I mean, I would have been able to tell you sooner, but it's kind of like you just went MIA. But hey, listen, I know you're probably busy, but
I'm sorry, I didn't.
no, it's okay. Let's look at this. arm real quick. Do I need to roll for this or no?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're gonna roll me a d20 plus 3 with advantage.
All right. You said +3.
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Sorry, my
And
dog is
she's
stomping
like,
on my
well,
lines.
it's okay. She's like, no, it's fine. I understand you're in a things have been pretty crazy. Um, but you do know I don't like to wait around a lot. So
What do you mean?
she's saying this in a joking way. So I'm just saying you're gonna keep me waiting. I'm just gonna find somebody on one of these planets.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, you waited for me for how long?
I mean, a long time. So
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
mean, so you're saying I should wait longer, or just should not? Okay, cool, fine. I got it.
No.
Told you,
No.
Aubrey.
No.
No
No. No.
problem.
No. No. You
No, no,
don't.
no. It's good.
No. No.
It's
No. Look.
completely fine. You know.
Can we just?
No, she's like, I'm
Can we
just
just do
kidding.
this? Okay. He says, "Are how's everything going down? Do you need anything down here at all? Any better equipment?"
I mean, you can always use better equipment, but I don't. I think it's pretty good. They whatever that spirit lady did definitely put everything. It's almost kind of better than it was, to be honest.
Yeah.
The outputs are everything's like working way more fantastically than it was before. For a second, I thought we got better Wi-Fi, but obviously that's not the case because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And you can see as you're kind of looking at his shoulder, you can see it's healing okay. Not as good as it should be, as Aubrey probably has not been wearing the not splint. What's the word? Uh, Not cast. It's like where it holds your arm
clean.
upright. Sling. He's probably, you can tell he's probably not been wearing that damn sling like you told him he should be. Um, but you can see it's healing okay. Probably needs a little less motion than he's been getting. You can probably tell he's probably been overworking the shoulder. But other than that, it's not too bad. But you can also know from your scans and the dossiers that you put together, especially on Aubrey and knowing him beforehand, that Aubrey, of course, has super strength, which means that most of his bones have been infused with little earth. And so his bones are probably a little bit stronger than anybody else on the team. Um, and the just like how Noel's muscles kind of stretch a little bit more than everybody on the team do with doing like that he tenses them up constantly and all of the way that he runs and stuff like that, especially with super speed. Aubrey's bones are a little bit stronger than everybody else's. So you can see that even though this injury isn't probably the best, you can tell that it's probably not really bothering Aubrey that much. He probably doesn't feel too much discomfort, I'd say.
As like they're talking, Yana's gonna say, "Hey, I need you to check something for me." And then as she says that, she's gonna kind of like lightly pinch his shoulder, like push it on his shoulder, put pressure on his shoulder, where she knows it'll like be a little bit discomfort for him, just
Mm-hmm.
like because she's trying to make a point type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Yeah, tell me." She's like, can you check something for me?"
Yeah, yeah, what's up?
And then as she's saying, yeah, she's gonna like squeeze like a little portion of his shoulder where she knows
Ah!
it'll like,
Okay.
yeah, you see that?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's because you're not wearing that fucking sling like I told you to. Yeah, you
Uh,
have super strength, but
it doesn't hurt.
you can
It's
still
cool.
get your arm dislocated. I don't care
It
if it
doesn't
doesn't
hurt.
hurt, Aubrey. Yeah, I don't care. I can. You want it to hurt?
Okay. All right.
You want to lose your? You want another robotic arm, like a full robotic arm?
That would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just put that in here for Xalis. We can get that amputated for you if you want. You don't
Yeah.
want the arm, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I already
sure,
got the leg. I
perfect.
mean, might as well do the arm.
Hey, listen, whatever you feel like doing, Edward. Um,
Edward.
and she's
Who's
yeah,
Edward?
you seriously, seriously, you know
Who's
what?
that?
Never mind. I forgot. You don't watch things. She's gonna pull. She's like, you need to start taking care of yourself a little bit more, Aubrey. She's saying that she's like going to her cabinet, to one of the cabinets, and like pulling out What you I guess you would see it as like a shot type of
A stem, probably like
I
a
don't know what
stem
my brain's
shot.
blinking. Yeah. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she kind of just pushed one into his shoulder.
As you can
And
hear,
she's
like the
like,
hiss of the like stem go inside of his arm. He says, "Okay, that feels good. Okay."
if since you're not gonna wear the fucking sling, you should be very like a lot more careful with what you're doing. You shouldn't be doing so much with this arm. You're gonna end up hurting yourself a lot more. Okay,
Yeah. Do you have?
this
We
will
should
help
get
you
you
for a
a.
few,
We
but
should get you a doctor's coat, a lab coat. Hey, pretty cool, huh?
I don't know. I like the freedom of wearing what I'm wearing.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't have to change what you're wearing. Just wear like a lab coat over top of it. You'd really look
Is this
professional then. That's
listen
just. I
listen?
mean, that's a.
I don't care how you phrase it. We're not doing that.
Okay.
You keep trying to slide it into
Okay.
every
All right.
conversation, Aubrey. We're not.
I'm.
I'm not.
I'm just saying it'd be cool. We could come in
Yeah.
here. I could
Mhm.
lock the door. You know.
No, no. Or you know what? I could just break your arm. You know, actually, I'll call Raven. I'm pretty sure she would love to have this
Okay.
conversation with
All
you.
right. Okay. He kind of jumps up from the table and he says, "Also, can you come with me? Meeting. We have a. I'll call it a team meeting.
Okay.
Um,
What's it? What for?
you
What's going on?
you'll see when we get up there, won't you?"
She kind of just looks at him for a second, just like, give me 10 minutes. I'll be over there. I still have to finish some stuff here.
I'm giving you 5.
Is that you talking or is that leader Aubrey talking?
That's the leader Aubrey talking.
When you say that, you see that she has like a small like smirk paint across her face. She's like, okay, 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Also, do what was I gonna say? Um, well, take a stock of any medical resources that we've lost and bring it to the meeting, please.
Yeah, I actually we've been working on that already, so that's perfect.
Thank you.
I just didn't know if I should bring that up to you or to Shane or to Xylus or who. So, but I
No,
do
you
have a list of.
you bring it up to me. You bring it up to me, and I'll make sure
Okay,
you got
boss
it.
man. Okay, go off, King. I see you.
You know. But Aubrey gives you a smile and walks out the door. As we cut over to the bridge, I'd say Weston probably beat Aubrey there. What would Weston be doing as Aubrey walks in?
I think he's just chilling and waiting.
What do you do?
Probably got the dog next to him.
What's your dog's name again?
Monty.
He looks at Monty and he says, "Are you sure he's okay on the bridge? He's not gonna
Yep.
like lick any of drool on any of the controls or anything, right?
No,
You sure?
she's trained. Hmm.
Okay. All right. I trust you. It's your pay. You're the pilot, man. You're the pilot. How has piloting been going for you, by the way?
I mean, piloting's piloting. We haven't got chased yet, so that's a good thing.
I mean, do you think? What do you think? What else we need? Or do you think we need anything else?
Nah, think we're good.
Okay. All right. And I'd say coming up those stairs there is Raven and Noel. As Aubrey says, "Up, thank you guys for arriving on time. Appreciate it. How's the training been going, Raven?"
Still a work in progress.
Okay. All right. No, how's things been going for you? You okay?
Fine. Just eating Bun Bun. He like flicks his hat, and Bun Bun is under the hat eating fucking something
Brownies.
brownies. And
Uh,
can rabbits have chocolate?
We'll say yes in this
Oh.
universe. Yes, they can.
And yeah, because why not?
'Cause why not?
Uh, as Aubrey looks at his watch, he says, "Just waiting on Yanni here. Now we can get started."
As you say that,
Aubrey,
Yanni
you
would
good?
walk in from the elevator. She's just like looking at her. She has head. You see, she has headphones on right now too. She still she has her head in this data pad, like, and I would say you can definitely tell she's like adding stuff to a list.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. As you guys all arrive on the bridge, Aubrey says, "All right. Well, we're in Quantum Tunnel. There's a list of things I put together that I thought we could all talk about and have a discussion about and stuff. If that's okay with you guys."
Done deal.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
All right. So, welcome all to the first ever team meeting. Hope you guys having a good one so far. Sorry to take you away from each of your stations and duties, but it's one thing that I want to start off this discussion about is what we saw on Shay. Obviously, we all underwent some things, and we all chose to be Rangers again. Of course, with some new switches to the team. Of course, with Weston becoming red and Raven becoming blue. But if at all, did you guys ever want to talk about these changes, or you ever feel uncomfortable, or you're thinking about, hey, I don't feel like I want to do this anymore, please let us know. Um, or let me know so we can talk about it and see what's going on, right? Okay, all right. Also, one thing we saw on Shay was the addition of a new statue. I don't know exactly what that means, but apparently I was looking through the scans the other day, looking back through our helmet footage, and apparently it glowed. The eyes on that Pegasus statue glowed pink. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on, but maybe we'll be encountering a new ranger soon or something like that. But I also call this meeting because after the whole ship being fucked up, we still need to restock on supplies. I'm gonna start here with Noel. Noel, is there anything that the armory department or the weapons or guns need, or anything that you specifically personally need? We're gonna be making a pit stop here pretty soon. What do we do? What do we need to restock with you?
Uh, well, actually, um, in the engineering for one of our guns, I actually saw that there are a couple of throwing out random terms too. There are a couple of rusty pistons that have actually come to crack. Now, I'm pretty sure they could have went well beyond a few more years of usage. The recent damage and that rust really put some cracks on it. We're going to need some more of these pistons and some fresh ones if we're going to have, accurate shots
Okay.
with our aiming.
Okay.
Otherwise, might blow a gun.
All right. I think we might run into a trade planet here pretty soon. Maybe we could trade for those rings or see if we got something. The only problem that we have now is we don't really have any credits. And so, yes, please post your fits because I completely forgot to ask. Um, if you have any.
Credits.
But he says we are actually going to be taking a stop here pretty soon in a asteroid belt. We are going to be mining asteroids for minerals and resources and things like that. It will help resupply our life support needs, but also resupply the water that somebody's been throwing on the floor for the past week. Not not throwing any shade, Raven. Just stating a fact. Love you. Um, we also can sell that water or those resources that we collect from the asteroids to, of course, sell for credits and, of course, buy the pistons that we need. Raven, is there anything else in the armory department or the weapons department or just the Raven department that you think we'll need here pretty soon? Any tampons?
Um, I just glare over and actually, I'll actually use my water power right on Aubrey's. Like, just throw water right in his face.
Go ahead and roll me
No would be
a
no
d20
would be
roll.
right
Obviously,
Water.
behind him.
disadvantage.
Like, let me roll two. Let me roll two.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm right behind no.
You said 1d20 plus what?
You're gonna roll me a 1d20 plus 3 with disadvantage. No, you're gonna roll me a 1d20 plus 3.
That's not an explanation.
Oh,
All right. With that 11, like what you meant to just splash Aubrey in the face. Actually, you can see as you go, you cut Aubrey on the cheek with the water. As he says,
oh my,
"Ah, fuck."
oh my God! I'm so sorry.
As you can see, blood kind of rushing down his face a bit. Not a lot, but you can see some kind of rushing down his face as he says, "Was that on purpose?"
No, no, it was.
It's okay.
It
It's
wasn't.
okay. It's okay. It's all right. Just okay. It's okay. Uh, what did Noah want to do behind Yabri?
No, Noah was just ready with electricity. Uh,
Damn.
if Aubrey got splashed, seeing as how he was actually cut, he probably just like I don't know, tries to
Slink away.
cauterize it.
Okay. Um, as Aubrey says, thanks, no. Yanni will, I guess, look at this later. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, Raven. But, anything that you need specifically, Raven?
Um, After that, I will probably need help training with my powers. I don't know nothing about water, like at all.
As soon as you say I don't know anything about water, Aubrey immediately looks over to Yanni. Yanni, the simulation room is open. If you want to take Raven surfing or something.
Surfing?
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you ever been surfing before?
Um, Yanni, I can't swim.
You can't swim.
Mm-mm.
Oh, don't worry. I'm a great teacher. I got you. Trust me. I taught my niece how to
Crazy.
swim, and she loves the water. Trust me.
Okay, all right.
Don't even worry about it.
Speaking of that, Yanni, we know that the med bay took a big hit from, of course, what happened last time. And while everything did get repaired, all of our resources did not. And a lot of them got depleted in the process while helping everybody else after, of course, everybody suffered injuries. What does the med bay need to make up for that? Or you?
Well, structural damage is pretty much non-existent. We had, like I told you earlier, we're kind of getting a lot more output. It's more supplies. We definitely are running really low on resources. Stim packs. We have a lot of information on other planets, but we don't have a lot of things that help with any of like the local diseases and things like that. We've collected a lot of data, but we haven't picked up anything to help for it. So if anyone gets sick like Xylus, and we're stranded in space, it might not be the best outcome, if that makes any sense. So we need definitely a big restock on medical supplies.
Yeah. If only we
I
had
have enough
some.
to probably get us by for maybe a week or two.
If only we had an alien on the ship that could tell us about alien diseases.
Right?
Huh.
It's only wish. I honestly thought this would be a lot
Oh.
easier.
We have an alien.
We do?
You have an alien?
Don't we have one?
Oh yeah,
Some
that's just a that's basically a pet at this point. It doesn't really. I don't really know if it's. I wouldn't say sentient because it's sentient. It can't talk. You know, it's it's basically a monster almost.
Hmm.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Ooh, love the fits. Love the fits. We found one for Aubrey. But Aubrey says that's well. Is there anything else that you need, Yanni?
No, I'm pretty good. Most of my stuff is pretty. I just I'm just adjusting. This is if I get this, I'll pretty much be fine. This is the more my worry because I can't. I'm still learning a lot of this, like when it comes to this medical stuff, but I can't do anything about variables I'm not, you know, prepared for.
Yeah, yeah.
In case of some giant alien egg gets stuck on our ship or something, and it starts multiplying and impregnating you guys through your mouth, and
What?
What?
aliens. You guys never seen
I
the movie Aliens?
I
Hey
didn't hear
yo,
that. I didn't hear any of that.
Uh, uh.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna put that on our movie night list right now. You see,
no,
Yanni
you're
go
not. No,
and
you're
start.
not.
No, you're
No,
not.
no, no. I'll put them all in. We'll
No,
have an aliens
no,
night.
No,
Don't
you're
worry.
Sounds
not.
good.
no,
No, you're
you're
not.
not.
Oh, are you
Aliens
too
night.
scared?
Are you
No,
guys scared?
I'm not. No, I'm
You
not
just said
scared. No.
y'all didn't hear you. So you didn't hear what you just said.
I heard.
Yeah, that's what happens in the
I'm
movie.
not watching that movie now. I think what you just said.
It's not that bad.
I don't no.
I've seen the
So I'll
movie. I know what
see you
happens.
guys Monday night. Right?
I'm just shocked at the comparison. Oh man,
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know if that can happen here, but if it happens, I can't do anything about it.
Okay.
I will blow this entire ship up if I see face huggers
I will
with
too.
us, and then that will just be the end of that. No more Omni Rangers, but no
Yeah.
more face huggers.
Exactly.
It's a worthwhile sacrifice for the
I think
rest of the
so.
universe.
I think so. I mean, of course, the universe would get taken over by astronomer. Earth would probably be
By astronomer or
exactly,
by
You want to xenomorph,
exactly,
or you want?
exactly.
exactly. I'd rather take astronomer if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. But well, and that brings us to Weston. Weston, what all do you need either to be pilot or just Weston?
Uh, None.
Okay. Better UI, better interface. I mean, I'm not the best hacker, but I know my way around. I can take a look later if you want me to.
Uh, nope.
Okay, alright. As well, I just want you guys to know I know that the engineering department hasn't it's taken probably a big hit since I've, taken up as leader. So I haven't been able to get down there as much and been able to do as much. But hopefully, I think soon I'm going to be able to get down there and hopefully get everything figured out down there. But we'll see. We'll see, right? Now we are coming up when we come out of this quantum tunnel in about 15 minutes or so. We're gonna be coming up on an asteroid. I need 2 people to take the mining equipment and to either take spacesuits or morph up and go and help mine that asteroids, a couple of asteroids, while the rest of us are monitoring from the inside and collecting the resources you guys grab. So, who's gonna do it?
I volunteer for mining.
Okay. Got Noel for one.
I'll go. It
Oh.
it might help give me get better information on
No, it's too dangerous. I mean,
what. No, I can do this.
Emotion aside, I actually agree. And I apologize. Our dedicated medic should probably stay behind. I'm sorry, Yanni.
Fine.
I'll
Well, I thought-
since
I'll
my
go.
unique. I was gonna say with my natural mastery of Earth. I mean, I think it would help out a lot on something that's fully made of Earth. A rock is what it is. But I mean,
You know it's a rock.
I can stay behind if you know. And I think Aubrey would look at Yanni to see how she's looking. What's the look on Yanni's face as Aubrey looks at him, or as he looks at her?
Um, definitely, definitely. You can see that she's kind of. You would know that. You would know this because you know her more, but you could definitely tell she's definitely a little bit irritated. And there's like definitely like where her hands and stuff are. You can kind of see. I would say she's leaning back on one of the like by one of the consoles, and where her hands are placed is definitely kind of frosted over a little bit there.
Mm-hmm. Aubrey says, "All right, well, that's settled. Me and Noel will go out to mine this asteroid. All the rest of us are monitoring, collecting resources from the inside. Raven, can you go ahead here in about only after we start mining, go down to the armory lab and maybe start fabricating some new armor? I definitely think these new resources might help strengthen our already power suits, if you can. And also, it'd be nice to have you right by the guns just in case anything happens.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good.
All right. All right. Looks like we're all set. Are you guys ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Meeting done. Dismissed. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
Adjourned. It's adjourned.
Adjourned.
Meeting
Adjourned. Okay. Meeting adjourned. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Just get the fuck out of here. I think immediately after everybody kind of starts leaving, Aubrey would walk over to Yanni. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest anything there.
What did you think? Made of glass or
No, no, that wasn't what I was trying to say. I just you're like Noel said, you're the medic. We would kind of
that
be
was a
fun.
very quick answer for just being a medic thing, Aubrey. Like I don't see you for like a damn near a week, and now you're like, oh well, you can't go. You were pushing this whole, lean into the ranger stuff, and yet now you're trying to say don't. It's fucking confusing.
Well, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to worry you, or not worry you. That's the wrong verbiage. I didn't want to. I'm sorry. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
It's just gonna happen, Aubrey. It's literally we've been through what 2 different dimensions and almost a world-ending event. I'm pretty sure mining an asteroid isn't gonna murder me. Now I understand, like you see her kind of like, I get it, but I can do this.
Okay. Well,
I just need you to trust me.
yeah. Well, do you wanna stay here, or do you wanna go and I'll stay here?
No, I agree. I just didn't like the way it was handled, but I do agree. If you have a more keen to the situation, so you have a better control over what can happen, especially when it comes to Earth bending, I guess. But
Hey,
let's chill out on that.
can you stay on here on the bridge and stay here on the bridge and monitor everything for me? Obviously, you'd be good at best reading blood pressure and stress levels and stuff like that. And of course, you know both of our anatomies probably better than we do. So, can you do that? And hey, look, next trade planet we come on to, if there's a city, let's me and you do something.
She smiled for sure at the thought of that. She's like, well, I've never been on a space date, so that's I can deal with that.
Okay, all right.
And she, before he like walks off, she grabs him and she kisses him.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
If you don't die,
Yeah, yeah. And I'd say as soon as Yanni walks off, Weston's walking past as well. Aubrey looks to Weston and he's like, totally saved it.
Ah,
and
ah.
is he doing that right in front of her?
I'd say as Yanni's like walking past.
Oh, this man bold as
I was
hell.
about to say.
This man bold as fuck.
What would Weston do as Aubrey says that to him?
Hey, you know, shoot or shoot. You know,
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
make all the shots.
Exactly.
You know, but
Exactly. Exactly.
hey, Jordan is 9,000 shots.
Exactly. Well, hey, still in business, I guess. As Aubrey walks off. All right. And as I'd say 5 or so minutes go by, I don't need to know what you guys are doing, but where's everybody at? Raven, where's Raven at?
I would say like at where Aubrey would be, but I think that like when all that was happening, that Raven would have quickly left the room. He's still kind of upset about what happened.
And you could see as you probably left the room that Aubrey's cut on his face isn't bleeding anymore, but it's definitely red. As you're standing, where'd No be?
No would have actually followed behind Raven. Like he would have noticed that was
We're gonna do that then. Okay, all right.
disturbing thing.
As Raven, you'd run out and probably try to like get. You're probably on this stairway actually, because this is the stairway right outside of the bridge that leads from the bridge up to the living quarters. Where is it at? Please tell me I have it. Come on, where are you at? You stupid piece of shit. There it goes. You guys are probably on these stairs right here. As the door would open, as Raven would rush out onto the stairs, as behind her Noel does as well. What would either Raven or Noel say as they rush out onto these stairs?
Noel would kind of be like slowly tailing behind, and he's like, hey RJ, you okay?
I would just like suddenly stop and just turn around, just looking really, really upset. No. I really didn't mean what happened. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Oh, I get it. And like Noah would kind of like walk up. He would like kind of grab her, shaking hands, and kind of move them up and down. And like, no, it was just a cut, right? It was just a cut, just a
Well, that's the
teensy
best
weensy
there
cut.
is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
This guy.
Oh my god.
Discord just exited out. I don't know why.
The intro was magnificent,
It
though.
scared the hell out of me though. Damn.
Spectacular, even. Noah would kind of just be like rocking her hands up and down rhythmically. It was just a teensy weensy cut. I bet he doesn't even mind. Look, you're already getting a decent handle on it. You probably just meant to splash them. Like you have to remember that water, it's a little bit heavier than wind. That's all. I don't think you did anything particularly wrong at all. You just no one can blame you. Look, no, look at me, Ray. No one can blame you.
Yeah, but you sure that he doesn't like he's asked? Did I do it on purpose? I've never hurt my friend.
Yeah, and you would never do that on purpose. He knows that. I know that. You know that. We all know you just got these powers. No one's expecting you to have a complete handle on it from the get-go. I mean, just look at the other day. You were in your Zord and, a little hail on everyone, but that's the worst you've done so far. A teensy-weensy cut and a little hail. Come on, Ray. You still got so much space to learn. Doesn't that excite you?
Kinda, but it's more scary. Honestly. But I know I have you here to help.
Uh, yeah, always. Um, Maybe we should, I don't know, try sparring again the next time we have a chance. It might help you get a handle on how your powers work differently. You can still whoop my butt, then we don't have too much to worry about.
Sounds good.
All right. As we come back over to the bridge, where would Yanni be?
Yanni would be at one of the consoles, just like she has like a data pad there next to the screen, and she's kind of just trying to she's trying to make sure she can. She's basically doing a neurodivergent thing where everything is set up to where where she moves, she knows exactly where her head is going.
Okay.
She's just like basically reorganizing it for her brain. Like, oh my god, I don't see how y'all can stand up here all day.
You get used to it. You get used to it. Where would?
No, I don't think I can.
Well, actually, as we're sitting here, as you're kind of going through everything, you can feel something in your pocket vibrating.
Is it my phone?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I don't like random vibrations in my pocket. That's weird. She'll pull the phone out.
And as you do, you can see your mom is calling. As Aubrey says, "All right, exactly 1 minute until we reach landfall. Everybody, get ready."
About that, my mom's calling. I need to go
Yanni, we
downstairs.
Can you call her back?
You wanna tell her to call her back?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
I mean, again, she doesn't know I'm in space again. Remember, Aubrey?
Oh yeah, okay.
She thinks we're on a cross country trip.
Did you tell her about me?
No, I didn't tell her about you yet.
Okay, all right, sorry.
If I tell her, she's gonna tell my dad, and then my dad's gonna have a lot of more questions right now.
Okay.
One thing at a time, okay?
Yeah.
But I did tell my sister about you.
Oh.
And she says that she walks away.
He says, "Weston, can you bring us down to decrease engine speed by 45%?"
Yep.
Appreciate it. All right, keep your eyes open and ears ready. This is gonna be a weird one. I have a feeling. As the ship comes out of quantum space, as we cover to Yanni as she kind of walks down, as she's passing Raven and Noel on these stairs as she walks up them, going towards the living quarters. You stand in this hallway here, Iani. If I can find it. There it goes. You stand in this hallway here. As you answer, what do you say?
She says, "Mommy, what's up?"
Yanni? Yanira?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hey, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. We're at some kind of festival right now.
Oh, I can hear something humming in the background. What's.
Yeah, I'm over by like the server room. It's the only quiet place I could find. Unless you want to
Oh,
hear a bunch of kids screaming death metal,
oh.
which I guarantee you do not.
Oh, well, how's everything going? Did you getting back used to everything?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. A lot better than I was at first. I was very apprehensive, but it's been pretty good. A lot of prospects. I'm definitely found some pretty cool colleges out west that I'm excited about.
Okay, alright. Are you getting used back to everything? I mean, there was some police reports that I knew were filed that gave your description and never said anything, but everything is going okay, right? There was some, like I said, there was some police reports that were filed the last time we were here in Vanity City that never said your name specifically, but did match your description. Is there anything that you want to tell me?
Nothing's going on here. I mean, I don't know what those police reports have
Yanira,
to do.
Yanira, Chase. Is there anything you want to tell me?
I'm fine, Mom. There's nothing going on. That's past stuff. It's nothing to do with me.
Okay. Well, tell me all about it. How's it going? You meet anybody new or anything like that?
I met a lot of people actually. I met this counselor guy named Shane last week. Very hard. You would love him. He's definitely stern. Like you definitely love him.
Oh.
I think Dad would love him too. Honestly.
Oh. Interesting. Where you guys at currently? What
Uh,
state?
I think we're somewhere in Idaho or something like that.
And you're
Or
still keeping
yeah,
up
I
with
think
your
we're.
schoolwork, right?
Yes, I've turned in all my assignments.
Okay. All right.
Trust me, they don't let you go on things like this if they can't keep track of your assignments. Trust me.
Okay.
I have increased that typing skills you've been wanting me to do. You know, I've been doing a lot better with that.
Good.
She's obviously just kind of just throwing things in here at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
also think I'm gonna probably like do something more, like you, and kind of look into the medical field, maybe.
really. Well, I have some classes you can take when you getting back here again.
I think we're still a few weeks out.
Okay. Well, she kind of you can see she kind of talks in hushed voices. You meet any boys?
Mama,
Just tell me.
yes, I met one. I met a few, but I met one. I,
Oh, their name?
yes. No, not yet for you. No, and
Okay.
no, don't try to get it out of. I know what you're gonna do, and do not text her and ask her because you know that she
Okay.
knows.
All right. Okay.
She'll tell me that you asked her. You know that, right?
I'll. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm being safe, just so you know. I am being
Good.
careful.
Good.
I know that's gonna be the next thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I have to get back into the hospital, but as long as I hear, as you can hear an ambulance in the background, she says, "Oh, we have one incoming. All right, I need to call you later. All right.
Okay, I'll call you before I head to bed.
All right. Okay. I'll see you later.
Okay, all right, bye. Love you.
Love you too." And as you kind of click off of the phone. Yanni, you see as you look at your phone, a news report pops up. And you can only see, unless you want to look at it further, you can see, you see the news headline is Power Rangers, friend or foe?
Oh, definitely gonna look into it because that's right up her alley.
You can see, you can see the reporter that wrote this report is named Oswald Hyperbomb.
Oswald, what?
Hyper Bomb.
That's
I'll
an
put in
interesting
the
name.
chat. I'll put in the chat.
Yeah, that's an interesting name. The fuck kind of name is Oswald Hypermom? What are you?
As
Is this like a? Is this a news report or like a social media report?
news report.
Like,
It's
is this
like
someone like doing their own
no, it's
coverage of it?
oh no, this is the actual news report. You can see it's in like
Okay,
let's just say the Vanity City Times.
okay,
But you can of course you can read it on your phone just like anything else
yeah.
nowadays. But you can see that it is basically an article on the Power Rangers. It starts off with talking about how like they've helped out so many people, they saved so many lives, but then it kind of switches midway through to like, but are they really here to help us? The amount of property damage that they've caused, not only Vanity City, but various cities around the world with the huge Megazord fights and the huge monster slays. And then, of course, they've had to hire a whole new government to clean up the bodies of the aliens that have been slain. As, of course, they explode every time they die. You can also see that a lot of cities have gone under, as of course they haven't been able to. There's a new insurance policy has been having to start all over the world of like called like the Power Rangers Recovery Fund, to where like hey, if your car is stepped on by the Megazord, you can get insured for it. And the Power Rangers don't have to worry about it because they just show up, do a couple kick flips, punches, and summon the Megazord, and then they dip the fuck out of here for the rest of the world to deal with. As you can also see that a lot of people, of course, the last thing they talked about is, of course, the destruction of Australia and how there's the city of the city of Sydney, Australia, is still recovering. While the progress has been getting a lot better, the city is back to about 75% built. They're still recovering in a way and still making sure everything's all right. So I'd say you said you see a little bit of that article as you're getting closer here. What would Yanni be thinking if she's reading all this?
She'll be taking it in, but as well as like it would be messing with her just a little bit, just because like she kind of feel like she was already understanding like their role as Rangers, but this is kind of bringing back the feelings of, like fuck, like she can't deny that most of this is kind of true. You know what I mean? At the same time, though, it's like she's like they don't understand like what the overall situation is, but she's like we aren't really helping them either though because we are making it worse for the people who live there, people that she knows that live there. You know, so this is as much as she has had this resurgence of confidence in her role as a ranger and being a ranger. This is definitely sunk its teeth into her insecurities for sure.
Roll me a d20 to see if you can see one more article.
Oh, I'll roll that d20. Is it just flat?
Just flat.
All right. Flatter than pancake booties. 15.
All right. With that 15, you can see a news article pop up. Like it leads you from this at the end of this one. It like has a link to this other one. You can see what looks to be what the fuck did I call them? The United Council of Earth or you can see that when the Rangers get back to Earth, there is rumors that they are going to be starting a petition for the Rangers to be governmentalized. By that I mean think of Captain America Civil War style, where they're
Sokovia Accords thing.
basically in a Sokovia Accord situation, to where the government wants the Rangers to be work for them, basically, to ensure a lot less property loss when it comes to these things. You guys would be getting trained on how to stop a threat with minimum property loss. You'd also be getting paid, but you also, at the end of the day, would be at the whim of the government. So, of course, if a country doesn't want you to step in and help them out, they can say no and refuse the Power Rangers from coming and stopping a threat.
Well, that doesn't sit well at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna kind of keep it to herself right now as
Okay.
she's reading over it, just because for her it's more of a like I gotta process this because this is she understands the idea of it, and just and in the same and that same energy she's just like, we definitely would need the money for one and
Yeah.
two, but that does make it an issue whenever people really need help, and
Yeah.
knowing her, she wouldn't want anyone to stop her from helping somebody.
And also, you see plenty of, like, the most articles you see, no role required, is of course the absurdity of the Power Rangers being kids, and
Oh
being
yeah,
around like
I was
18,
waiting
19.
for that.
You see the absurdity of, like, so many reports and so many people being like, "Yo, what the fuck? I thought these guys were at least 30 or something like that." And then, of course, you can see detailed reports on different people, especially. You would see actually everybody. You would see detailed reports on, like, basically dossiers and profiles on each of the Rangers. Of course, Aubrey Thomas, known gang member in Vanity City, has of course known for his underground fighting. Has hurt a lot of people. You can see Weston's parents are connected to politics and things like that. And his family is rich. While he have gotten plenty of reports filed on him by Vanity City Police. You can see Raven, also aka known as the Blue Omni Ranger, aka known as Sparrow, the Angel Grove vigilante, that somebody has uncovered, which, unbeknownst to her, you know now, and of course the audience knows. But somebody has uncovered that Raven, aka the Blue Omni Ranger, aka Sparrow, the Angel Grove vigilante, is now a Power Ranger. You also see, of course, Noel Glepner, and the killer and destroyer of Australia. Um, but also, you can see that there's been rumors of, like, Noel has basically been profiting off of his grandparents, and his family have been profiting off of the breath weed strain that they created, and it kind of paints Noel in a picture of, like, selfish, of that he's been profiting off of his own thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And you can also see this mysterious silver Omni Ranger that's been running around or been spotted with the team recently, but there's no reports on her at all. So I'd say you see a lot of stuff. I'd say you see a lot of that. What's going through Yanni's
Yo, he's
mind?
like, oh my god, fuck social media right now.
Yeah.
She's definitely having an internal struggle. Like this is what she was kind of afraid of, like
Mm-hmm.
people seeing it in this light, and like this is she also is in a sense of like looking in a mirror because this is the same type of shit she was thinking when she found out that they were like the same age as her. She was like, what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? So this is not really, she's very torn right now because, like I said, her surgeons of confidence and being a ranger is technically is no not technically is definitely being tested at the point that right now, like, she's like, fuck, did I make the wrong choice, like, and she doesn't know, like, she doesn't even though she doesn't know everyone like on that level as they all as far as like the bonds everyone have with each other, she definitely doesn't see them in the light that they're being painted online. She's like, they don't fucking know
Who these people are?
Noel or Raven. Yeah, they don't know them. Like they're assuming like this stuff, especially a lot of this stuff being what it is. Like a lot of this she's like getting really upset about at the same time, but she's like, fuck, I used to say the same shit though.
Mm-hmm.
So she's torn whether she should let the rest of the team know.
As you walk back onto the bridge, I think tell me if this is wrong, but would it be snowing over Yanni as she walks back onto the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
But would she have like a look on her face of worry at all, or would she be straight faced?
It would be a very like again, it'd be one of the things where she's trying to hide her like frustration.
Okay.
And like her like but like so she's trying to put very straight face, but definitely the snow's kind of giving it away.
Okay. And I'd say as you walk onto the bridge, I'm gonna share this picture one more time. If I can. Nope, that's not what I want. Hold on. If you look at the back of the bridge here, that last seat is where Raven is on the left, and your station would be on that back right side. I'd say as you'd walk on, Raven will be the first to see that it's snowing around you and the look on your face. Raven, would you say anything to Yanni as she walks onto the bridge and you see her?
Yanni? You good, girlie?
And Yanni would look at you. Actually, is it just the two of them? No, okay. She would kind of give a look to Raven and just kind of hey, I'll tell you about it after. Kind of like but you can definitely tell that she's not in the best mood. Especially from her leaving and coming back, you can tell she's not in a good mood. And I guess Raven would know more because Raven has been in her shoes technically with her powers. Mm-hmm. So she would just be like shaking her head like, not right now. Like it's not good.
We'll talk later.
She's like, we definitely need to.
Yeah. All right, Weston, can you roll me a D20 plus 3 for some freaking navigational piloting?
I can find my dice.
Yeah, man.
That's why I'm like
You want the red dice today or the bluish Harry Potter dice?
I want the red dice, baby.
Red. I got you. Red. You said +3?
You said what?
9. You said +3?
Yeah.
That'll be at 19.
Oh, nice. As you get them right in the center of the asteroid belt, Zaylin. As you guys come out of this quantum tunnel, you would see this right here, all around you guys, an asteroid belt. As Aubrey says, good fucking job, Weston, getting us right in the center of these. They're gonna probably be able to extract minerals and things from just more than one asteroid with us getting this close. Can you go ahead and raise shields as well?
Yep.
All right. As you raise the shields, your guys' health is boosted by 50. And also, I'd say with that 19, you get yourself in a good position to where it'd have to be basically an asteroid storm coming towards you for the ship to take any damage at this point. So, good navigational roll, Weston. Those red dice are treating you well. The power of reds. Aubrey looks at Noel and he's nods and says, "Are you ready?"
Let's go.
All right. As Aubrey says, Raven.
Yeah?
You have command while I'm gone.
Okay.
All right. Yanni? And then he look at Yanni. Would he be able to see anything on Yanni's face as he takes a look at her?
It's
been about 10 minutes.
Aubrey?
Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes since you got back onto the bridge.
I'd say the snow isn't there anymore, but the look is.
He kind of mouths to you.
She's like shakes her head. She's just focused on what's going on right now. She just mouths like later.
All right. As he nods, him and Noel kind of walk off of the bridge. Can you roll me a d20 plus 3 and see if you can get some statuses on Aubrey and Noel as they head down?
Damn right I will. I'll do that for you right now.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20, like a little dirty 20.
A little slutty 20.
Dirty. A little naughty 20 there.
You can see as you put them scans on them, you immediately get their kind of more so their blood pressure level, their mental statuses. So like you get their heart rate, which you base that off of like almost like a mood, almost as you can see. Aubrey's like based on his heart rate is anxious. You can see what would Noel's read as Yanni reads his.
No would be excited.
Okay, all right. As you get a fast, steady one for Noel. As you kind of start reading them, you can see that the trackers that you're tracking them with now, Yanni, is you can't. It's not more so. You will always be able to see what they're, unless they go to a different galaxy or a different system. You will not be able to see what they're. Sorry, you'll be able to see what they're like. Basically, their health is looking like almost. But of course, they go to the space system or galaxy without you guys, and of course, you'll lose that information. But it will not show you their location. I will say that. You can't see where exactly they will be, but you can always see what their health is looking like. So good shit with that slutty 20. All right, as Noel and Aubrey stand in this airlock here, Aubrey says, "Okay, how you want to do this? Spacesuits or want to morph up?"
Let's stay in spacesuits as long as we can, as long as we need to.
All right. Let me see if I can find some.
Actually, do we have like limited oxygen in the spacesuits?
No. Of course, if something gets damaged, yeah, but like, other than that, no.
Okay, if that's the case, yeah, let's stay in the spacesuits until we need to, or if we need to
All right.
morph up.
I'd say you guys put on the. Of course, it's going to be a lot here, but imagine you guys put on the yellow and the black one. As you guys put on these spacesuits, you can see Aubrey puts on his helmet as he says. You can see him kind of click in as he says, "Can you guys hear? Can bridge control hear me? Can bridge control hear me?" Any of you guys up on the bridge can respond.
Yeah, we can.
Loud and clear.
All right, we're about to head out into space. Oh God, we're about to go mine this shit. As Aubrey kind of hands you the mining equipment, Noel, which will be, of course, the little laser that shoots into the asteroid to extract those materials. He hands you that, and Aubrey takes a couple of stem packs and puts it in his thing as well. All right, when we step outside, we're gonna put our comms to just me and Noel. But if you guys want to tune in at all, you guys are more than welcome to.
Yeah, because we don't want communicating with you guys while you're in space.
Okay, all right.
Just anything could happen. Just not ask them anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Kidding. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know how we can't afford any more yellow or black rangers.
Are you sure?
I mean, the planet's gone, so I'm guessing no.
All right. Whatever you say. All right. Let me change this ambience. Let me see if I can find a GIF for this. There should be a GIF, right? That's a funny one. As you guys, is there one? Come on, there has to be one, right? Whatever. As you guys open the airlock and make your way out into space, you guys have magnetic boots on your spacesuits as well. So you guys are just kind of walking along the ship towards the asteroid. As you're reading this, Noel, can you roll me a d20 plus 5 to see what minerals are inside the closest asteroid?
What do we have here? I'm a 9. I don't think I know much.
Let's see here. You can see that the only ones that you can see right now inside this asteroid is platinum.
Platinum. Platinum. Platinum.
What?
Come on, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some traces of platinum, maybe more. That's all I can see.
Okay. Have you
At the very least,
ever been up here?
I don't be up here in space, outside.
Yeah. This is your first time?
I think so. Yeah, the last time you all had that battle outside of that was on my Zord. I was still in the Zord.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. First time I've been in outer space.
How's it feel?
Floaty. Very
It does
floaty.
indeed. It does indeed. Well, actually, let me see if this works, because I'm going to see if this works. Hold on. This would be really cool if it does. But it might be annoying as well, so hold on. Actually, I'm going to deafen it real quick. And you guys aren't going to be able to hear me. Hello? No, 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 no. Hmm. Little part. Uh-oh. Hello? Mm. Hello? Mm. Hello? Hello? There. What's going on? Hello? 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 There. Hello? All right. Let me. Okay. All right. All right. It wasn't working good. I was gonna do like a whole thing where it sounded like I was talking through a radio, but it just was not working the best. What the heck? One sec. Exit back out of this. Alright, there we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me? Okay, good. Alright. As you guys are walking, he's of course be able to see the closest asteroid to you has residues of platinum and things like that. As you hear Aubrey, he says, "Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way there. You go ahead and start getting that drill equipment set up so we can go ahead and get this mineral done and move on to the next one. Sound good?"
Yeah.
Alright. Now, I need a Raven and Weston to roll me a d20 plus 3. Both of you guys. Oh, perfect. Back just in time. Can you roll me a d20 plus 3, Raven?
Mm-hmm. 6, 3. 9.
Alright. What about you, Weston?
What's up?
Roll me a d20 plus 3.
I'm sorry, my Discord's acting all funky today.
You're good.
And
Alright. You guys get readings of something entering the sector. Don't know what it is, don't know who it is, don't know how many it is, but you guys get readings as you can see Noel has just turned on the laser drill to drill into this asteroid. You guys get readings of something entering the sector nearby.
Weston.
I contact Noel.
You're gonna contact Noel?
Mr. DM, sir. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. You go ahead and contact Noel. As Noel, you can hear Weston's voice come in through your helmet as you've just turned on this drill, as you can see it kind of starting to laser into the asteroid. Aubrey says, "Looking good, it's looking good." What do you say, Weston?
No. Can you hear me? No.
Weston, what's wrong? Everything okay?
Yo, stay alert. We just saw something that's near y'all, so be careful.
Near us? Can
Yeah,
what?
we don't know what it is just yet. We just know it's coming y'all way, so just watch out.
Can you give me a rough distance?
Shit, is there a rough distance?
With that 9 and 10, nope.
There, we can't tell just yet. No, but we're working on it.
Aubrey, stay
Yeah.
alive. Look alive. There's something around us.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere near us. They don't know what it or where it is. Just
Oh, all right. Now, Yanni, can you roll me a d20 plus 3?
Oh, I will. Do that right, friend. Let's do that. Let's do it plus 3.
Yeah.
That's a fashionable 19 there, sir.
Amazing. You'd be able to see, and this wasn't a high roll. Aubrey's and Noel's heart rates spike. As you can see them getting higher, of course, as they are now on edge. Now, Raven, you're the captain of the ship currently. You know you don't need to stay in range of Aubrey and Noel to do this. But of course, when they get done with this asteroid, they're gonna need to get over to the next one, which of course they'll hop on to the ship. You guys will drive them over, and they'll hop off of the ship onto the asteroid to mine that next asteroid. You're the captain here. What do you want to do, Raven?
First, I would kind of like contact Nolan Aubrey. You guys, how much do you have done in progress so far?
We got about 32%. It's gonna take us at least 10 more minutes to finish the rest of this asteroid, I think, no?
About 10, 8 if I put some elbow grease into it.
I could make it faster by basically breaking into the asteroid itself, but that could compromise the platinum or whatever is inside and could basically break this entire asteroid. And we wouldn't get
No,
anything.
I understand. I can't. I'm afraid if I augment any of my muscles, the force will send me back drifting into space.
Oof. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. What do you want us to do, Raven?
You said that we could go farther as well, like away from them.
Yes.
But how far of a distance would that be?
It's up to you guys. You guys could
Um,
go on the other side of the solar system and start scouting to see who's entering the sector. You guys could try to go to a planet nearby. There's a lot of things you guys could do. Do you want to roll to see maybe what your options are?
yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20. I'm going to give you a +4.
With the +4, 19.
All right. Some of the options that you know. There's a planet nearby. You still have to scan it to see what exactly is on this planet, but there's a planet nearby that has ion storms constantly. Maybe you could lose whatever signal. If somebody hostile does come, you could maybe lose them in that storm on the planet. But of course, you'll be leaving Noel and Aubrey here. You could stay with Noel and Aubrey, but of course, if somebody comes to attack, you guys could try to fight them off in the Omni Mega ship, but you would lose, of course, the addition of your captain and one of your gunners. You could try to make the ship go into invisible mode. But of course, you don't know how long that could last for, and how you don't. I'd say it's unsure if that will last the entire time that Noel and Aubrey have to mine these asteroids, or of course do nothing, which is a viable option as well because we don't know who the fuck is coming. Could be a friendly, could be hostile, could be somebody you don't know, and they're not even worried about you guys. And you don't know how many of them are coming either. You just know something's coming. Or you could say, "Fuck it, we're not gonna do this asteroid research anywhere. Hey, Aubrey and Noel, hop back on the ship. We'll go to a different solar system and mine some asteroids." Could do that too. It's up to you guys.
I will also relay this information to Yanni and Weston. I don't want to decide anything, keep you guys in the dark, but what I'm currently thinking about is to, like, I have the comms up with Nolan Aubrey for right now. Currently I'm thinking of calling them back inside so we can go for an asteroid elsewhere, because we don't know who this is right now, who's coming. I couldn't pick nothing up.
Yeah, their blood pressure is pretty getting high. I'm sorry, their heartbeats are getting really high. I can tell whatever's coming in got them freaking out too. So I'm okay with it. I'm on board with it. I'd rather not risk their lives or make it impossible for them to get back.
Yeah.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay, and I turn on comms. You guys, come back to the ship. I'd rather you guys.
What? We just got started.
I know, but we don't know who's coming, and we can just find other asteroids because we don't know about your danger, and your blood pressure levels are rising already. You can't hide that from us.
Aubrey looks at Noel. All right.
She's the leader.
Go ahead and stop the laser.
Noel would kind of like turn it off. The pressure would like release, and arm would drop.
As you guys hop back onto the ship, you guys start walking on. All right, Raven, we're almost back.
All right.
Now, Weston, you're the pilot here. Aubrey and Noel are still on the outside of the ship. They have magnetic boots, which locks them to the ship to walk on. What do you want to do here? As you know, the whatever's coming is about to be there. Do you want to wait for them to get back inside, or do you want to go ahead and hit it and try to get as far away from this place as possible?
Oh, that choice. Dang.
Yeah.
I gotta think of the safer option.
The way you
I'll let
describe that,
them
it's
get
not like
inside.
okay.
You'll wait till
I'll
they
let
get
them
back
get
inside?
inside.
Okay, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Takes about a couple minutes or so for them to get back inside. As you guys see, you guys are kind of like hidden behind these asteroids right now, but you would see these ships here kind of come out of a quantum tunnel on the other side of the solar system. Don't look like they've seen you at all, but you'd see where's it at? If I can find it. Oh, here it goes. This right here.
Ooh, they don't look friendly.
And as Aubrey and Noel kind of hop back into the airlock, what do you want to do here?
Book it.
All right. You're going to try to... Do you wait to set a course, or do you just hit it?
Team, what's the smarter choice?
I will say, if you set a course, this ship will have time to spot you, and I will roll for it. I won't say they spot you, but I'll roll for it. If you go ahead and hit it blindly right now, okay, all right.
Hit it.
All right, as you hit it, can you roll me a D100?
Oh, hold on. Inspiration.
Nope, inspiration.
Oh man.
Well, you don't know if you need to roll low or high.
You know, 2 was not fun.
Okay, you're taking the 71.
Yep.
All right. As the ship blindly jumps, Aubrey and Noel kind of walk on. As you can see, Aubrey takes off his helmet. Aubrey looks at Raven. He says, "Good job."
Thanks.
As you pound his fist, Aubrey hops back into the captain's seat. And he says, "All right, do we have any reading on who those guys were at all?"
No.
No.
But they didn't look friendly.
Okay. Well, that's all right. We just gotta be more cautious next time. All right. Well, we'll try to stop in the next solar system and get some asteroids, and also looks like we're coming up on a city planet here in a bit, so we're gonna get some shore leave. We'll hop off, explore the city. Hopefully, these people aren't hostile, and try to relax for a bit. So, about to go on vacation, guys. So start plenty of. I don't know what city we're going to, what planet, but hopefully they got some good food because I'm tired of. I'm tired of food synthesizer chicken nuggets, if I'm being honest. So hopefully we can get some actual food made in the actual kitchen for a bit.
Ditto that. Synthesizer is okay, but it cannot replicate my grandma's love.
Oh,
Sorry.
them grits, those
Try
grits.
so much. I need them.
I've never had grits before.
What?
What?
I don't eat grits.
What?
I will change your life, Yanni. I will change your life.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Wait
his
till we get back
grandmother
to
was like
Earth.
the best, I guess.
Oh
He
no,
was
it's
loving her grits.
not you guess. You
You
know
know.
this.
I wouldn't know because I don't eat grits, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a matter of opinion. It's just a matter of fact. It's like a natural
Her baking
disaster.
good.
Well, if her cooking's good, I'll take your word for it because I can definitely go for some good home cooking right now.
True.
But the task at hand.
Is there anything you guys want to talk about here now that we're all here before we all disperse for the evening?
Yanni would look kind of I mean, Aubrey would notice that she kind of looks a little like concerning whenever you say that, and
He gives you a
she,
look like, speak up.
um, I do. So my mom called me earlier, and that talk went well, but I did notice something after I talked to her.
Oh.
So, and Yanni would actually kind of bring up what like the reports and stuff on the data pad. I don't know if there's a way they can project it, but she would try to
Yeah.
project it so everyone can see their articles and stuff about them and what this being said about Earth and about. So apparently, we're gonna be entering, I guess, our own little version of the Sokovia Accords. When we get back, well, at least you guys,
What's
but
the
people have
Sokovia
been saying a
Accords?
lot of shit online about you guys. Aubrey, every time. I swear, I don't understand. You know what? I'm
Am
just
I the
happy
only
you're
one that
very
don't
cute.
know what the Sokovia Accords is?
They're gonna make us work for the government, Aubrey.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Just
Okay.
They're gonna make us do what?
Work for the
basically,
government.
we're gonna be. The shorthand of it is that they want to make an agreement to where the Rangers are a government official group. Whereas if they need us somewhere, they'll send us there. But if a country say they don't want the Power Rangers to help out with any kind of disaster, then no matter what we want to do, we can't help them. Or if somebody really needs our help and we want to go there and the government doesn't decides they don't want to, use us for that, then they kind of can tell us not to go. And if we go, I guess we'll be enemies of the council. And that's the short version.
Surely we're
No would
not
like
doing this right.
No would like start hitting the Mr. Krabs meme, like looking at everybody. Well, we're not gonna do this, right? Like we can't be a country's gun. The Omni Rangers have to remain their own sovereign. We have to have our own agency. We have to be able to step in and help when it's necessary.
I
We're
think
not considering this, are we?
Aubrey
I
stays
mean,
quiet.
Aubrey, you're not actually considering doing this.
I mean,
Like this is dumb. He would like look at Raven. He would like grab her hand. This is dumb, right?
Yeah. Like the money is good, but it's not worth it working for the damn government.
He would like let it go. Just like casually. Yeah, see, it's stupid.
I mean, we've all been through a lot
speak up.
this year. We've all been through a lot this year, and I mean, I'm not saying this is the right thing to do, but it would help out a lot, right? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think, Johnny?
I don't know if I have the best words for this, but I don't know. To be honest, I understand both sides. When I first found out that you guys were the Rangers, I can't lie. I had shared the same sentiment as mostly everybody in these comments. under this. I didn't think it's something that should be put in our hands. Well, kids our age's hands. But that was also before I knew what being a ranger meant. Not just to you guys, but to the universe as a whole. Like I've seen it. And it's hard. It's really hard to 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 say because we regardless of what we may think, we don't actually have the training to stop a lot of this stuff. It is exactly the way it looks from their point of view. Rangers show up, they defeat the big bad, but the collateral damage isn't. And when she says like the collateral damage, she kind of looks over to Noel before like kind of turning her head. Collateral damage isn't something people can ignore, whether it's our intention or not, whether it's for the greater good or not. From their point of view, we're causing destruction as well as saving the day, but we're leaving them to clean it up. So I get that, but at the same time, they don't understand the risk, the importance of the Rangers, the importance of what we have to do and what that means as a whole for the universe. So I can't lie, I'm torn. I don't know what. On one hand, I don't think it's fair for us to put the lives of everyone in on Earth in the hands of a government who can decide what they want to do. But at the same time, I've seen what can happen if we don't have some kind of regulation. So I don't know.
Look, I don't want this to break us up or anything, so let's table this for now. Obviously, we're still a ways away from getting back to Earth. Let's table this for now and come back later when we've all kind of talked a bit on what to do. I do think each of us should take some time and think about it on our own. Look at what we've all been through. Remember some of the attacks. Remember how many times Horizon Tower and Vanny City have been built. I mean, who knows? Maybe when we go back to Earth, our schools will be attacked, and all of our friends that we go to class with will die. I mean, that's a viable option. They know who we are now. But just think about it for a second. Remember the decision that we make. Unfortunately, we have every life on Earth in our hands. So I don't think this is a decision we can make right off the bat. Just think about it and let's just hope we make the right decision. As he says that, each of you would see something coming from the command table, almost like a blinking alert. Actually, no, not yet. Is there anything that you guys want to do? As Aubrey says this.
This just sounds like a bunch of BS.
Yeah. Hard agree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not making the decision for you. I want you guys to know that. The decision to come out as Power Rangers was already a tough one. This will probably make it a lot more tough. Are we okay?
Whatever we decide, I'll deal with it. But there's a few conversations that I'm gonna have to have with myself for sure.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if this would affect what we do after high school as well if we choose to go this route. I mean, maybe we could talk to the government and see about us having some sort of freedom when it comes to that sort of thing, or I don't know. I just really don't know. Just think on it.
If they're planning this behind your back, do you think they would even consider it?
It is no freedom.
I don't know. So we didn't.
No,
Would you say? Would
that-
you say Weston?
What you say, Wes?
There is no freedom with the government. The only
That's
thing
right.
the only thing that we'll be doing by joining them is giving more corruption to the already corrupted.
He's got a point, and we don't know if the government gave or found out our information and gave it to, like, the news reporter. Because my information shouldn't even come out to light.
All right. Well, I have information on all of us here. While some of it may be true, we're not the people that we are in those headlines. So just don't worry about it. Try to tune it out. We make this decision together. Hope you guys know that. Now let's hey, let's go to this next planet and have a good time. How about that?
Sounds good.
Sound good, Noel?
We're gonna have to deal with this sooner or later, but okay, let's go decompress.
Yeah. Weston?
What's gonna go? Yanni, what exactly did those headlines say about me?
She might have went away.
I don't know.
Tokyo! Oh no, maybe her Wi-Fi cut out.
It's weird
Tokyo!
on me too.
Yeah, it's been weird on everybody today. Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give her a minute. The Sokovia Accords, baby. You knew it had to come up eventually. The government is always assholes.
I'm on a big old farm and it's really great. The only thing is missing is a couple of. I wish it was back in the good old days.
Today's episode of Omni Rangers was brought to you by Glepner Dispensaries. Come by, try our new Dragon's Breath strain. It's like a warm caress of wind up your entire body. Smoke better. Glepner Dispensaries.
I've got to make a graphic for that now or something.
Yes.
Glepner
Have you
dispensaries.
or a loved one been diagnosed?
Smoke better. Oh, man.
Have you or a loved one been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
The little coughing baby.
You can be entitled to large compensation.
Nice.
Oh, man. 1-800-R-BAD.
Our bad is crazy. 1-800, my fault, G.
1-800, shit, yeah, I don't know.
Oh man. There she goes.
There she is.
Can you hear us, Tokyo?
Yeah, I'm back. My internet went out. I'm having a lot of weather issue stuff here.
Ah, for real deal. Did you hear what Weston asked?
No, I didn't.
Weston said, what did the news articles say about me?
About him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely forgot.
The news articles basically
I
had
knew. I forgot what they said about him because I
yeah,
remember most of everything was kind of going off everyone else's
it said
personal life too.
it said that his family, of course, is in the political light. Doesn't say specifically politics or political wise, but says that his family is rich and, of course, in politics. Um, they also have said that Weston is to known to have a criminal background. Is there's been several police reports filed on Weston in Vanity City that have mysteriously been whooshed away by the power of his probably parents. And probably it also probably says that he's just probably a brat as well, probably a little rich brat that gets away with everything. Um, yeah, say something along those lines.
Well, mostly they think you're a spoiled nepo baby with parents in politics who pretty much can get away with anything he wants. There's especially since I don't. Yanni's like, well, I don't know anything, but apparently there has been a lot of criminal records that with your description or name in it, and they've been just somehow gone, and they think your parents had some pull with that, considering their political affiliates.
So when Yanni says that his parents are have some type of political connection, Weston's face
Yeah,
turns instantly confused because at this point Weston still doesn't know what his parents does for work or anything. So that confuses him a lot. So he goes, politics.
yeah, that's what it says. It doesn't say what
You
kind of
sure
politics they were in.
politics. Do we have a research room on the ship by any chance?
A research room, probably the console right in front of you.
Uh,
I'd say there's not really a specific room for research. I mean, are you talking about like a research lab? What kind of research we talking about?
just need to look some people up.
Okay, yeah, the console in front of you will do everything you need.
Yeah, I'll need to be here for a second. I'll catch up with y'all.
Okay. And as Weston walks out, Aubrey kind of comes to you, Yanni, and he says, "You okay?"
No, I'm not, Aubrey. I'm not. I say Aubrey would notice that she's very cold to the touch right now.
Well, I heard Shrek was playing in your movie theater room in down on the living quarters floor. If you I'll be there, probably with some popcorn and some coffee if you wanted to come, or you can
Why
still
would you
be
say?
upset.
Shrek's my favorite movie, Aubrey.
I know. Also heard they have a Mortal Kombat. We might be having a Mortal Kombat night too. Everybody
Aubrey,
tournament style. So you know,
so you saying you want to practice getting beat more?
I'm saying you are gonna get beat, and I'm gonna beat everybody on this ship as well. As he looks to West, he looks to Noel and Raven. I'm gonna beat everybody on this ship in Mortal Kombat as well.
Side-eyed and I were like, oh, okay. I use both hands on the controller to beat you.
Okay, all right.
Hell, I don't even need to use the controller. I'll just. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can meet you there. I need to check in with my parents first.
Oh,
Noel just says, talk to me when you're playing a real man's game. Smash Bros.
I've never played Smash Bros.
Yanni's gonna kind of put her hand over on Noel's shoulder. I don't think he's ready.
He's not. Baby steps.
And as you guys are walking by, I need each of you guys to roll me a flat d20. I'd say Weston, you can roll it too.
Yay, I'm included.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Look at you.
Yeah.
No,
This
I
is
got
flat DC,
5.
right?
I'm gonna use my thing because I don't. I got a one.
You don't have. I would say don't use inspiration. You don't got to use inspiration for this.
Okay. Okay.
I won't make you. I won't make you waste it.
17.
Yanni
17.
and Noel, as you guys are walking past the console, you guys would see on your. You guys would see like basically your course plotted where you're going, and you could see on the planet to where you guys are headed towards. You see it's very faint, but you can see blinking on and off a pink signal blinking on and off as you guys are moving closer to this planet. I'd say you two are the only ones that see it though.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's ready for Smash. Do you?
Yeah, you see that too, right?
Yes. Sh- should we say something about it? It's kind of.
Should
It's very
absolutely say
faint.
something about that. Um, guys, we got something.
Aubrey kind of turns back
Yeah,
around.
you might want to. Not to be cliche, but you might want to come take a look at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
As the rest of the team kind of walk over, Aubrey says, "Huh. This console table also can detect morphine grid energy. Huh. Well, this vacation may have just turned into a rescue and search and rescue, or really just a search."
Great. And here I thought I was going to be able to actually relax for once on an alien planet.
We can still relax. We can still relax. We'll just also have to be looking for maybe a pink Power Ranger. Who knows? All right. Yeah, pink. We haven't seen that one yet, actually.
And then Noah just kind of just like he makes a weird face. Ink.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
And that's we're gonna end today's session. Amazing.
That was perfect.
Go ahead and roll me some d20s, you guys.
No.
Okay.
I've already rolled several for you. Okay.
I'm sorry.
What do you think I am? Just a D20 machine?
I'm sorry.
You got D20s at home. Go roll them when you get there.
You got d20s at home, dude.
Can't wait to use that on a future child. What do you mean? No, you got D20s at home. I'm not buying you no more.
I'm not buying you no more d20s. Okay?
What happened to the last ones I got you?
I lost them.
Exactly why you don't need a number.
Hold on, let me. Haven't listened to this in a while. Outer space now, flying higher than before. All right, who's first? I think it was Leon. Leon, where are your favorite parts today, big dog?
You know what? This was just like generally a good episode. Not much happened. It was just more development between characters, conversations, planting seeds for big conflicts coming up in the future, and setting us up for a calm before the storm. So, um, outside of being able to tease y'all with more Noah X Raven, this was just generally a good episode. I don't really have any particularly favorite moments.
Hell yeah. This is like one of those episodes you watch in a show where it's like, huh. Like I didn't really have. You could have put this on like while you're cleaning the house or something like that, and still been like, huh, okay, that was a pretty solid episode. Like,
Yeah,
every
yeah,
episode.
like
That's one thing I feel like with like long term campaigns that a lot of people don't understand is not every episode has to be like this hard hitter episode that has like a million plot
yeah.
hooks or anything like that. Some episodes are just nice to put on in the background.
For how like the first maybe 5-10 minutes of the pacing was set up, I still feel like I got everything I wanted to get out of this episode by the end of it.
Oh yeah, amazing. I love that. My turn. Amazing freaking episode. Love Noel's first time in space. I forgot his Christian. That was Noel's actual first time, like outside of Zord, outside of ship, in actual space. So that was pretty cool. As we're getting like also more to the scientific side of space travel as well, which I enjoy. Mining asteroids, course plotting, signals, medical advice, medical stuff. I just love all that sort of stuff. Hey, Qatar. And it's getting really fun. It's getting really interesting here pretty soon. We'll see you next episode. Roll Magic Ember will be joining us as the Pink Omni Ranger. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Hey,
pretty cool.
can you say it again, but with a little bit more excitement because it's fucking Ember joining us?
Yeah,
as a
fucking
Pink
Ember's joining
Omni
us as
Ranger.
the Pink Omni Ranger. Yeah.
Much better.
Thank you. That was I love that.
Sorry,
Perfect.
my bad. But nah, it's gonna be amazing time. Ember's so excited to come on. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, we had a great session. Loved all the interpersonal stuff. The Sokovia Accords. I don't really know what to call them. I need to come up with my own name for them. But basically, they're the Sokovia Accords. But also, Raven's identity as a vigilante getting revealed to the public. Ooh, this could be interesting. We should get back to Earth to see what the fuck happens with that. Having more stuff with like family and stuff like that, because we haven't really gotten to get into that a bit. Having more stuff with like Yanni's family, also Weston's family, and getting a little bit closer to that answer and seeing what happens there. Raven exploring her powers, trying to be playful, but actually cutting Aubrey. That was interesting. Well, let's see if she like hesitates to use her powers in the future a bit more because of that. So it's gonna be interesting for sure. Hey. But yeah, had a good time. Who's next? Jalen.
Could be me, but my internet is cutting off and on, and Discord's acting funky. So I'm gonna just say great session for today.
Amazing. All right. Tokyo, Yanni. We have favorite parts too.
I'm Yanni. Hi, how's it going? My favorite part today was I just love that it was more of a like seriously roleplay based episode too. I was definitely waiting for there to be some alien action randomly somewhere, but I'm glad it was. I'm glad we kind of just got to build more on their time on the ship and together as a group. You know what I mean? And a lot of serious points today, a lot of serious tone today, and I really love that. Like. Knowing that shit's about to hit the fan for us, and again, you know what I mean, in a different way. It's like we walked out of one pressurized situation with the whole Noel and Shane thing, and then have to step into like, oh, look, home's not good right now. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to delve more into seeing everybody come into that, especially with my other favorite part with Raven using her powers and that accidental flip. It shows that like she's still trying to figure it out, and I love that Dee Dee had it to where she was like trying to practice it so much. Like, because I don't think at least I didn't really get to see too much of that, of Raven like practicing her original powers a lot. So it's cool to see that she's trying to get a grip on it, and you see that mistake here and there. Definitely reminds me of Katara. So it's super cool. I definitely love that. I love the Yabri moments as always, like them kind of poking fun at each other and like being able to come to a kind of peaceful state with each other as well. Aubrey asking if Johnny told her parents about him yet. It's so funny. I was like, not him already. Like, so do your parents talk to me?
I was really waiting for her. Y'all to be like, "Have you told your mom about me yet?" And then being like, "Oh yeah, I
I'm not
forgot."
gonna lie. I was like, that might have been too much. I thought about it. I was like, would she quit back like that? She might hit him with the sass back like that. But at the same time, like that
Yeah,
is a pretty sore spot. I'm pretty sure she would know that's a very sore spot for him.
real deal,
So she
honestly.
wouldn't want to like put him through that, especially him in this position he in right now. It would kind of be fucked up. But at the same time, I thought about it, but I didn't want to go that far.
Real deal.
I didn't want depressed Aubrey. He been depressed Aubrey for a while for that. You know what I
Real
mean?
deal.
But I do love that they are like kind of finding a normalcy inside the ship with each other as well. Um, yeah, no, I think everyone fucking Z tier today. You know what I mean?
Z
Very
tier.
Z plus plus. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking loved it, and I'm excited because fucking Ember's gonna be here. Let's go.
That's
That's
gonna be so
uh,
fucking
and
metal.
huh?
That's gonna be so metal.
Oh
I
yeah.
know, right?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, she's been the like I said, she's the DLC I've been waiting for sure. Like I'm waiting for this patch to drop for the whole year.
Hell yeah. I think everybody has been. I think
Yeah.
everybody's been waiting for Emperor to come
I
on.
just love that. Like I just love that. I love that so much. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, never RP with Ember before, so it's gonna be
Really? Oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah, me either.
Me
So
yeah,
Oh
either.
wow. What? Oh, you
yeah.
guys are in for a treat because Ember is a freaking top tier role player.
Oh, I know. I love
Oh
her.
hell no, we know.
She's an
Yeah, we
OG.
know. That's why we're excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Amazing. Um, Raven. Raven, Didi, what are your favorite parts?
It's hard for me to pick one because the whole episode was so damn good. Like seeing our mindsets like right after the power change, and I forgot to ask this, but like, who was that woman's voice that we heard in our head during the power transfer?
You don't know. You don't know yet.
That
But you want me to tell you though? I'll tell you. You want me to tell you?
no, 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 keep it secret.
I'll
Keep
tell
it
you.
secret.
I'll tell
No,
you. You
no,
want me
no.
to tell you?
Tell
No,
me.
no, no. No. DM him. Not don't tell
Okay.
him.
All right. I DM.
Um, and also that like with the Yabri moments, like I've been waiting for that to happen the whole time. Anyway, like the the moment with like his taking him from injuries.
I think
Parents.
everybody has been like. I've heard from a lot of people that they really enjoy Yabri moments, which is funny.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, continue. Sorry.
You're good. And also that like with the moments like with Raven and Noel, like he's able to tell her tales better than everybody else about being affected by everything. And I think we got a lot more to think on that. That's all I'm saying. Um, and also about like Yanni's point of view of everything, because seeing her outside view, definitely understanding about everything, and about the big reveal of the dossiers. I can't wait to go into that. And I need to message you later about that anyway. Um, and also Weston's parents as well. His parents being in political and his reaction about definitely want to go into more of that. And so I just can't wait to see about what more Laura is gonna reveal. And I can't wait for Amber to join. I've been wanting to role play with her for the longest.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good, I will say. Um, it's gonna be should be great. She's great. I've also been like slowly introducing her to Power. Cause remember, you guys are the first Power Rangers thing she's ever seen before, and
Oh
so
yeah.
she does. So I've been slowly been like we've been watching SPD a little bit too,
Oh.
so she can see some other stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. A new my Power Rangers virginity is crazy. Oh my goodness.
I love that.
Literally. That's really cool. We were able to introduce somebody new who's never watched Power Rangers before, got hooked on the Power Rangers by us. So that's a testament to all of you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. But yeah, this is such a great session. Also, the Noel Glepner dispensary is taking backlash, saying that the Noel's kind of like basically like trying to make profit based off of the Black Omni Ranger and stuff like that. Which isn't necessarily like an illegal thing or a bad thing. It's more so like a, I'll see what you doing, nigga.
It's still like, man, y'all was smoking my grandma's shit way before y'all knew
exactly,
I was the Black
exactly,
Ranger. Don't give us that now.
exactly,
Give us that.
exactly.
I will say, hidden lore though, the Dragon's Breath strain didn't exist until they adopted Noel. Connection? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That's funny. But I want to say thank you guys so much for freaking tuning in. We really, really freaking appreciate it. Come back tomorrow for Shadows of Olympus for the Happy Halloween episode, as we'll be all costumed up and having some fun tomorrow for Halloween. So make sure you tune on back in for that, as hopefully Derek will be joining us for that session. She's just back here doing the most, bro. But hopefully you guys come and have some fun. So yeah, I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I said it earlier, but thank you guys so much for all your support for Power Rangers Omniverse. You really freaking appreciate it. I'm waiting for the time I see somebody cosplay one of our Power Rangers here. Now, somebody cosplays our Power Ranger, you're automatically getting an invite onto the show. I'll tell you that right now. If I see a cosplay, you're automatically getting an invite onto the show. So I'm not saying, you need to go and do that, but if you do, we're hitting you up for you to come.
Question.
But if you do, right?
What color do they cosplay first?
That's the question. That's the question, huh? That's the question.
Hey, look, get blacked. Get black.
Hey, get blacked. But I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really freaking appreciate all supports. Again, come tune in tomorrow. Come back next week as we introduce the very own brand new pink Omni Ranger, who will be replayed by Royal Magic Ember. Go follow her. She's amazing. And you're going to love her just as much as we do. But I don't have anything else. So yeah, we'll see you guys next Saturday. As always, though, may the power freaking protect you guys. You guys have a good one. Get up out of here. Be safe. Love you. Mwah. And yeah, send us those cosplays. Send us those art. Send us fan art. Send us cosplays. Send us everything you got. And we're gonna get it right for you. All right. So, but yeah, see you guys. Love you, girlies. Bye.